Hey, I'm back. Been a while since I've made a video. Not had a lot to make a video of, really. Just thought I'd let you know exactly what I'll be doing and what I have done. I've marked off the windows on the hull of the E that I'll be drilling out as soon as I get the drill bits. I tried to go on first contact and see what windows were lit up on that to make it as accurate as possible, but it was taking forever and there wasn't really enough shots. But some of it is mainly I don't know, my port starboard or whatever, but the right hull piece. I'll be painting the windows I don't drill out black, because, you know, if they weren't lit up they would be black, so there we go, in focus. I'm not a huge fan of when people cut every window out. It looks good, but it's not very accurate, and I think it'll probably look better, just cutting out most of them, really. I'll be doing the same on the Voyager. I've no immediate plans to be completely doing this kit, but then my plans for what kits I'll be doing have been changing. I was planning on doing the 350 Enterprise last, really, but thinking about doing it after the E even. But yeah, just while I'm waiting on the drill, I'm trying to do whatever I can, which isn't a lot. So I'll be marking out the windows for drilling on that. However, while I'm waiting on the drill, I'll get all the parts for the E painted that don't need drilling, like the nacelles, the pylons, pretty much everything that isn't the main hull, really. I'll be painting all that. I'll be repainting the NX-01 nacelles, which have just been a complete hassle for me. Yeah, I'll be repainting the nacelles. I've had to strip them. This is the second time. First time the paint was reacting with plastic for some reason. Second time just because it just came out terribly. I've been using fairy power cleaner, but it's really no help. I've mainly just been scraping it off with a hobby knife. But yeah, I'll be repainting those, painting the parts of the E I can. Anything else I can think of too, but I'm fairly sure that's it. Marking out them, and as you've probably noticed, I'll be painting my Warbird, which I really should have painted before I built it, but I was impatient. It'll be annoying to paint, but it shouldn't be too hard. I just need to get the spray paint or whatever right in. I was thinking of using... Oh yeah. I was thinking of using glow-in-the-dark paint for the nacelles, because it's pretty close to the right colour anyway, and it'll glow in the dark. The only problem is it'll need to be spray painted, which will be a bit annoying to mask with how it is. Can't get back on the stand, I'll do it later. I painted the stand for the NX-01, the glow in the dark colour. I'll see if I can find it. There it is. It's, well, a terrible finish really, but it gives you a general idea of the colour. I'll be repainting the stand as well, of course. I like to be able to move the ship and even take it off, which I think is going to be a problem for lighting. I've been thinking of, I've no idea if it's even possible really, but wiring my power supply to come out like a phone charger type thing next to the stand or wherever. I'm not sure yet really. That way I can plug it in, charge the batteries, and still take it off the stand. But I still don't know what I would do about the switches either. It's easier to mount them on the stand, so I'll need to think about it more. If I could maybe even do a similar thing to phone charger plug, but I seriously doubt it. So I'll need to think about it. If necessary, I'll just have to completely mount it to the stand. Maybe I'll be able to get a ball joint or something for it. But onto what's been troubling me recently really. There's no problems, it's just making decisions. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it exactly. If I'll just do it completely as the standard kit. I would like to do one with the nemesis conversion kit, but it's hard to get and it's dear when you do find it. But I don't know what I'm going to do about the decals for it. If I'm just going to leave it how it is with the standard decals, or get the first contact or nemesis Aztecs. I'll probably be getting one of the Aztec sets, pretty much because I can't, well, not that I can't really be bothered, but I don't think I'll be able to paint it as well as I would want to you know, get it to come out right. So I think it will be the first contact ones that I'll be getting, so that I could then build another one with the nemesis conversion kit and the nemesis decals. Having trouble finding videos on YouTube and that though, of them completed ones with the nemesis and completed ones with first contact and etc. I'm not a huge fan of the idea of having two of the same ship. It's never made much sense to me. But so, you know, I'd rather not have two. But I don't know. One of the reasons I was thinking about making another one as well is because I can't afford to make the stand quite as I want to as well. I'd like to get one of the plaques for laser fire creations made for it and stuff. Maybe a shield display thing. I've still got the Decora to build as well for the 3-piece. What stopped me before really was just the hassle of cutting the piece out for the stand, which is a pretty serious flaw, I think. Really, you should have it already cut out. But I was thinking about getting the newer version of this as well, and painting it like the reman Warbird that you see in Star Trek Online. Really, I don't think I've seen it anywhere else, but I'll probably be putting up a picture of it about now. I have an idea what I'm going to do for the 3-piece. I was thinking of... Wait a minute while I get hold of it there. I was thinking of the Klingon ones there, Decora there, and Romulan in the middle. So I'm thinking of using drill to drill out in the middle the Romulan Empire symbol, and outside the KDF. And ferengi symbol, which I'm not sure what it looks like actually. Well, I've got Voyager out. Is it just me, or does the shuttle bay for Voyager seem really small? I've seen pictures of it and stuff, and it seems like it just barely fits a shuttle, any type really, in it. I'm not 100% sure, but it's hardly realistic. The tough room could do with. It's been a while since I've watched Voyager, so I could do with seeing what it actually looks like. But yeah, I'm going to try what Trekworks said for clear parts and sand the inside so that it spreads the light out better. But the only thing is about sanding it is, if I'm not mistaken, normally paint clear parts on the inside. So of course sanding it and then painting it on the inside would kinda defeat the purpose, I imagine. Also, I'm not entirely sure, again with the how I'm going to do it really. I've seen some with the bit around the impulse engines anyway, black, and sometimes even the engines themselves black. So I'm not entirely sure what I'll be doing it like. It depends if it's only black and say Nemesis, and I get the first contact decals, then I'll not be doing it black. I'll be getting, well, I'm fairly certain I'll be getting the paragraphics kit for the Voyager and the E. I know I'll be getting it for the E because I really want it to go in the warp engines and the impulse and the deflector as well. I've seen it on one before by Jeff Gaskin. His Nemesis one used the photo etch kit on it, and the deflector looks brilliant. A big difference. Something I'm planning and kind of hoping really to do on the E is the assimilated Borg tech set from Star Trek Online. I've got a video of a lot of ships with it on. I took them as reference pictures to make it actually. Yeah. But I'll put up pictures for it about now. I was thinking of also making a custom shuttle bay as well for this. It wouldn't be extremely detailed, it'd probably just be a 3 bits cardboard or whatever, but still, you get a lot of cool wee shuttles to put in them. But then, this is all just theory and speculation really. I'm a pretty bad one for not getting round to doing stuff. So I'll just have to see. Something I'd really like to do, and I've been thinking about ever since I thought about making the kit really. It would look awesome, so I'd probably end up doing a similar thing for Voyager as well, seeing as it actually does get modified by Borg. Any advice you have for me is extremely welcome, as long as it's not mean or that really. I'm not entirely sure what I'll be doing for the navigational lights on the E. I have no idea how the flashboard circuits work, so if anybody can tell me more about that, it would be appreciated. But yeah, they're also, well, depending on where you look, they can be quite dear. So I think I'll probably end up just doing them like TrekWorks Enterprise D, just with the lights constantly on. But I would like to also do the white navigational lights, which I don't think that would really work for. Also for the registries on the nacelles, I know on the Romulan and other ships, it's lit up, but a couple of pictures I've seen the E have it like that. Some don't. Most modelers don't bother, or know that it isn't. I don't know. I have no idea. So if anybody knows more about that, it'd be helpful. Just could do with masking it off before I paint it black on the inside. For the registry on the E, I'll probably be doing the mix, both the spotlight and the light bleed, cause of course it looks better if you can get just the spotlight reflecting on it, because there's a difference between it coming through and it reflecting on it. But I don't think it's really possible with where you have to put it and the shape of the hull. It just doesn't seem very feasible. Not enough to stretch as much as it would. So I'll probably be, like I said, putting the spotlight in and using light bleed. Well, I've got the pieces out. You can see a size comparison between the E. You can see a size comparison between the E and Voyager, and now that I see it, it's absolutely ridiculous. I know the Voyager's on a much lesser scale, but I really think there should be a 1/1000th or so scale of the E. There's a 1/650th. It's about £500. It's 40 inches long, but I'll probably post a link in the description for it. I should be getting the new series Battlestar Galactica Mobius model kit, and I'll be building that too, getting the power graphics for it. Until next time. Goodbye.